Good day, minions. I'm your master, David, and this is Pop News from batteriesalsoincluded.com. I know what you're thinking, and believe me, Sloppy Joe Tuesday is the last of your worries if I catch you drinking out of the toilet again. Kicking off today's Pop News is news of the new Mars rover landing. It happened. Last Sunday night, through a complex maneuver that went smoothly, now apparently the new Camry-sized Mars rover will check out Mars and look for signs of past and future habitability. I read that the machine is nuclear powered too, so it's nice this achievement man has gained. But if Martians or other space travelers didn't have nuclear capabilities before, they do now, and we are boned. Electronic Arts has filed a lawsuit against Zynga Games, citing that Zynga's The Veal is infringing on many game aspects that are all too similar to EA's The Sims Social, both of which are Facebook games. They go on to say that Zynga's been leeching off their stuff from other game producers too. EA is looking for damage reimbursement and a cease and desist order or whatever for Zynga. But really, Zynga kinda had this coming with all these knockoffs and recent legal concerns. But EA is still a bunch of gold-digging money whores, so there's that. Dragon Quest X, a game by Square Enix that is going to be released for the Nintendo Wii and the Wii U, has been said to have a decade's worth of DLC. In case you don't know, the game is going to be an MMO with a subscription fee, and if you don't play your character online for over 3 months, it is likely to get erased completely. With the average-sized fan base and the doubt that gamers are sharing for the Wii U, I have to wonder if it's a good idea to make this a subscription-based game. I don't really know. What I do know is that my neighbor likes to smoke pot. If you haven't heard, Blizzard wants to do a World of Warcraft movie. This is fairly old news. So is the news of Sam Raimi, popular for Evil Dead and Spider-Man trilogy, was going to direct, but is no longer. However, recent news has risen that Charles Leavitt is going to be taking the cult classic creator's spot. This should be an easy spot for Leavitt because of his prior work for Legendary Studios. There's a chance that Warner Brothers will be issuing the picture next year. Yeah, and that's a long wait. And I need my fix on Kung Fu Fighting Panda's field. Stat. I guess it's back to Jack Black and the Furious 5 for me then. You ever been in a case where you equally love 3 different people only to come home one day and find that 2 of them are beating up on the other one, and you think to yourself, this could only end well for me? This isn't a case for polygamy. It's what's happening to Sony's game franchise. Sony has been in the lowest of the 3 gaming consoles on the charts recently. Instead of taking their game franchise behind the shed and giving it the same treatment as Old Yeller, they're taking a note from Rocky Balboa and keeping the fight going. The PS Vita, the Dead on Arrival addition to the handheld market from last year, is going to be putting up the brunt of the blows. Sony has announced that they will be trying to make their handheld sync up with the gameplay of their household console. They are also doing a promotional giveaway where if you buy a game for the PS3 and the title is also part of the PS Vita, they will give you the Vita copy for free. The syncing part comes in from their ability to upload save files directly to the cloud network, allowing you to be able to transfer your progress from one system to the other. See, all you have to do is tell them how bad they suck, and they'll start doing a better job. Too bad that tactic doesn't work for my bank account. In other Sony news, horror seems to be an entertaining experience for moviegoers. And if you're one of those moviegoers, I have a question for you. Have you gotten tired of the experience yet? Sure, there are those movies every so often that put enough of a twist on the story that you can find it somewhat palpable, but it's the same rehashed plot lines every time. Maybe it's time to add something to the plot, to make it more involving. Let's see, what could possibly make it more involving? Or how about if you get to be part of some murder-driven nightmare, clawing your way out of traps you've stumbled into after a drunken night of partying with your hot, barely legal girlfriend. That's just what seems to be the interest for Sony's new PS3 game, Until Dawn. The story, if you haven't seen a horror film since Nosferatu's debut, involves a group of teens running off to a secluded location where they soon find trouble and have to fight for their lives to escape. Only, you get to make some of those bad decisions yourself for once. The goal is, if you couldn't guess from the title, to survive until dawn. Hope you brought a change of clothes. Chances are you're going to get bloody. That's all for this edition of Pop News. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at 2batteriesAlso or my personal account at David Valentine. And don't forget to like us on Facebook, because every time our page gets a like, we get that much closer to a new Dragon Ball series.